Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Virtual Expo Business Report, real news from the virtual world. What a disgusting, miserable, dark, overcast, cold, wet November day this is, but I still have a show to put on, so here goes. I'm your host, J. Todd, and this program is about how small businesses can use social media and marketing to build their companies. This week we have stories about online piracy and Facebook pornography, but let's start with a story from eweek.com, which specifically discussed small businesses using social media platforms to facilitate their growth. Studies show that the use of social media by small business is gaining momentum. The primary reasons being that it's low cost, it's easy to use, and it doesn't take up too much of your workday. So, if you're involved in a small business and you're not yet making use of social media, you may want to take a second look, considering all these positive qualities. And if you're still not a believer, remember, social media is where your customers are. They hang out there. Of course, there's also room for abuse of social outlets like Facebook. Imagine my surprise when I logged into my account last week and found myself facing graphic, pornographic images. Yeah, naturally, that was the precise moment when my wife walked in the room and saw the photo on my screen, resulting in a shriek that sounded something like this. "What the hell are you looking at?" Yeah. It's hard to talk your way out of that one. So imagine my relief this week when Computerland published a story about Facebook's porn attack. Apparently, a few spammers decided to turn Facebook into a nudie site for a few days, which has some viewers saying they're going to close their accounts and go elsewhere. Now, believe me, I understand people's frustration. But I also appreciate that Facebook is a free site open to a variety of users and a tempting target for people like these spammers to get in there and try to make use of it. So let's not blame Facebook for the actions of a few jerks who have since been banned, by the way. Besides, if you're on the internet, eventually you're gonna find porn, whether you seek it out or not. We'll be right back. There was an interesting article on Engadget this week, which was talking about Google, Yahoo, Twitter, Facebook, and other companies, and how they were speaking out against the Stop Online Piracy Act. You see, on the surface, this headline doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, especially considering how Google, the owners of YouTube, are so damn sensitive about copyright issues, and how they rarely, if ever, interact with their customers or say a word publicly. Then I read the article and it all made sense, especially the part about supporting the spirit of the bill, but believe the way it is written could expose their companies to liability. So you see, my friends, these guys can speak out, they can engage the public, and they can take action. It's just only when it's convenient to cover their own asses. We'll see you next time on the Virtual Expo Business Report? Google. Gah. Covering their own butts at any cost. They're going to need bigger hands